ladies and gentlemen. God damn it!
Let this shit knock. I done turned Havana to Atlanta.
Right.
Wide barrel shirts and bandanas. Every tiny thing that got me, I switched the planner. Bulletproof this radio scanners.
We got scanners.
Ballin' to they banners. You getting too much bread, they try to jam you.
Buy this car to drive to work to pay for this car. Buy this car to drive to work to work.
Welcome to Yellow Brick Road. I am Jordan, and today, let's cover some signalgate. God. Yeah. Some casual text messages, group chat, and then boom, oops. Some journalists, somehow ended up in here. No one noticed, Fuck, I didn't even have that guy's phone number. How'd he end up in the group chat? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, it's released to the public. Oh, shit. The guy waited till the strikes were done. Oh, fuck. But first, don't forget to share support. Hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out. Read them. Share them. Do it. Do it. I gotta mix up my do-its, I gotta go with the I gotta mix in the Star Wars one. You know what I'm saying? Do it. Oh, look, a debate on socialism versus capitalism. For me, I'm like, boring, boring ass shit. Fuck. Nobody wants to watch a movie about that, bro. The fuck? Alright, so once again, at the end I'm gonna just let the video play of the whole signal release chat, whatever the fuck. But for now, I just want to focus on these things because I think it's very telling, actually. Here's Glenn Greenwald talking. Well, I'll show this first. Here's the image itself. The next screenshot will actually show you. Maybe I'll do that one first. This shows a little bit more. Here we go. VP, he's talking to JD Vance. Building collapse, had multiple positive ID, blah, blah, blah. He's like, what? Typing too fast. Sorry for laughing. It's like the little peccadillos of life. Or it's like, you type in just autocorrects. VP, just nuked Russia. What? Oh, sorry, I was typing too fast. I said, you want to get some coffee? That's what I meant to say. Forgive me, gallows humor. Dark sense of humor, forgive me. Anyways, JD Vance is like, what? And he's like, alright, typing too fast. The first target, their top missile guy, we had positive ID of him walking into his girlfriend's building, and now it's collapsed. JD Vance, that it sounded like people were toting him around as like this, like, look, JD Vance is against it. He's kind of anti-war-ish. All those idiots, like, stop it. Like, seriously, stop it. I know Trump is failing so horribly that you're looking for anything you can get your fucking hands on. All right? Any little thing I could, please, maybe he's a little anti-war, maybe. Tulsi, is that you? Did you turn back into the princess instead of the fucking, what do they call it, crow? Chat, come back to us, Tulsi. Bring back the anti-war stuff. Like, sorry, guys. First of all, it's too late, but get that bullshit out of here. JD Vance. Oh, he's a little bit he's a little bit more anti-war. I don't want this used as an example. He just said excellent to a building of civilians getting blown up, as this guy's about to say. I don't really know him. I know this guy. Someone named Manny. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't know. Point is, I don't vouch for them, but this is what he says. We already knew that the U.S. military was happy to bomb an entire building of people in order to get one guy, but seeing it written out here so casually by defense officials is horrifyingly surreal. Yes. Yemeni officials said 53 people died in total after this and subsequent strikes. But let's just focus on this one little incident, right? Now, once again, I'm sure there's a bunch of QAnon people thinking this is 5D chess of Trump exposing the plan. Trump told him to leak it to expose the plan. But it's like, so you actually bombed someone's building because he walked inside of it once, or you seen that he went into it at some point. So you bombed the entire building. And it's like, that is the most telling thing here. There's the evidence. That's all you need. For me, that's all I need. Granted, I already had numerous examples before this. I feel like ample, super ample amount of evidence before this of why these guys are not worthy of being here. They're not worthy of holding these positions at all. They should be telling no one what to do. I might not trust them around kids. Be real with you. Like, damn, should you be having kids? Like, really? Like, should you be? It's like, seriously. Like, this is just disqualifying on any type of moral leadership, anything like that. Automatically disqualifying. Every single person in this thread that didn't push back, didn't say anything, all of them. Because no one did, right? They're all high-fiving. God. So yeah. Like, there it is. Like, if we see some guy walk into, we will blow up the entire building. What was Israel doing? If you see like a couple pager, if we see our pager somewhere around any like this guy at all, just blow it up. Even if the guy dropped it, threw it out of his pocket, threw it in the garbage, whatever, blow it up. And they ended up like killing kids, fucking disfiguring people, disfiguring kids as well, killing people. Yeah. So like that's to me the devil's work right there. And anyone that now knows this and still supports it, there you go. So, anyone who is upset about me crying with Steven Crowder or whatever, if he covers the story, which he might do, because let's be real, he's here to defend the Republican Party no matter what, unless they work with Democrats. If his only problem, like, look, he's only talking about the secrets being leaked, and he gives no mention to these guys killed someone, or these guys bombed a building where one bad guy is, and we don't, like, according to them, he's a bad guy. Like, I don't know the motherfucker, right? I don't know him. So, automatically, if you're working on a moral level, I think if you're working on a political level, this is absolutely disqualifying. You should be impeached today. Get the fuck out. You are done. Get the fuck out. I'm sure these guys are in nice offices high-fiving about this. Maybe not the leak, but although people are saying like maybe it was on purpose. But let me read Glenn Greenwald's thing. I have friends that call him Glenda. It's kind of funny. Not because he's gay. A whole bunch of people, girl names. Anyways, it is valid military protocol to collapse a residential building with civilians inside because one target visited. Once again, that should be the headline, but that's not going to be the headline, right? The headline's going to be, oh my God, they were talking about top secret stuff, and they actually accidentally let it go out to the public, and that's a big deal. Like, that's not the big deal. Do not get distracted by shit like that. This is the main deal right here. This is what happens overseas that you usually don't get insight of, like the average person. Like, this is another IQ test, right? They show you these things over and over on mainstream TV, on Twitter, all over the place. It's being shown everywhere, right? And if people don't look at it, be like, wait a minute. You saw one guy visit there and you blew up the whole fucking building? Like, God damn, bro. Like, what if this was happening domestically? What if the police were looking for one guy and the SWAT team comes in, they get new capabilities, right? They just bomb the whole building. Like, we saw him go in there, blow up the building. It's like, fuck. People wonder why, like, the amount of quote-unquote terrorists versus civilians killed is overwhelmingly, mostly civilian. Overwhelmingly. I think I was being generous about the 80%. Joe's like, no, it's more like 95%. It's like, that is incredible. And people don't care enough about it. It's really mind-blowing. Once again, I don't care who they are. If it's a lefty, if it's a righty, whatever. If they're focusing on, oh my God, they just lit out national secrets. That's the most important story of the day. That's the most important thing about this particular incident. Is that, boom, they were talking about secret shit and they lit it out to the press. They should be in trouble for that. Hillary was going to get in trouble for it. Why aren't they? If you see anyone focusing on that for whatever reasons, whether it's strategy, no offense, Kyle fans or Kyle himself, but if he's focusing on just that, fucking idiot. This is the big story. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. They're willing to blow up an entire block to catch one motherfucker. It's literally Looney Tunes. I'm trying to get the Roadrunner. He's in this house. Let's light the motherfucker up with dynamite. There's no way he'll escape. Fuck. If so, can a Yemeni or Palestinian blow up a 12-story apartment building in D.C. if they know a U.S. military commander entered? Or would we call that terrorism? There you go. It's a good point. It is what it is. Like, I don't need to say this extra part at the end that Glenn says. He says it because, let's be real, I think he thinks a lot of people are dumb and they need these little simple blocks to deal with. Like, well, think about it. Imagine if you were there, right? That's not needed for me. This is enough. You're trying to catch one person and you blow up the building. That's all you needed to hear ever. But if people need more, it's like, damn, I understand. I was learning once too. I understand. But dang it, man. For the advanced class members here, we don't need that shit. That's enough. And that's enough to like shake someone awake. Like, wait a minute. That'll be even better is if one of these little progressive guys, the Bernie Sanders, who's against this war, right? Or the AOCs or Ilhan Omars, if they show every single person that wasn't the bad guy who went to visit his girlfriend once, allegedly, everyone who died that isn't that person, and show like, here's what catching this guy over here cost. One, don't show him fucking money. Fuck money. Show him every person. If you can get the dead photos, do that. Seriously. And use your platforms to showcase that shit. You're drawing record crowds, Bernie. Let everyone know what the fuck's up. Let them know what's going on. AOC, let them know what's fucking going on. But I don't think they'll do that. Once again, I'm being a little harsh on them. Actually, that's not harsh at all. It's me thinking ahead, but they're playing more of the keep it clean strategy so that they don't get in trouble. Because let's be real, the counter from the right will be like, well, Joe Biden was doing this too, and they'd be right. They'd be correct about that. And you have Obama and Trump before that funding the Saudis, giving them weapons to do these things as well. Not necessarily funding. I think it was more so weaponry. Oh, we'll give you weapons to do this on your own. So if they're all involved, they're all complicit. They should let Bernie, AOC, these guys, the progressive guys, they should let everyone know. But I don't think they can do that because it'll just, in their minds, like, oh, it hurts the party, and if it hurts the party, it hurts me too. So we need to focus on Republicans doing things. Like, I hope they cover it. I can't say I know if they will or won't. I hope they do. But it's one of those opportunities to give the nation an IQ test, guys. But yo, these guys will do this. We won't. There's your IQ test. You understand what's going on, people? Or do you need Glenn to walk into the classroom and teach you what that means? If you're a thinking adult and you can handle that, like, okay, now you see what's up. Anyways, so I'm just going to let this roll through a bit. I'll full screen it. All right, I don't need any audio for this. I'm just going to let it scroll through and twiddle my fucking thumbs. It's the entire thing, and you can, like, see this, and you can pause the video and read through it. Yada, yada, yada. But just so everyone has it, it comes by way of Syrian Girl. Although I warn you, because Syrian girl is a little like she'll throw it out there, bro. So if you're squeamish about dead bodies or like images of war scenes and shit like that, maybe not roll through her feed if you're a little squirmish, right? I mean, I think you should understand the gravity of why I can't let anyone slide on anything. Pause. Super pause. I can't let there's no room. There's no room to risk anything. Like I can't allow it because the things she shows on her feed, those have now. She's definitely she's Syrian, right? I think she has a little bias, like country national bias type thing. Whatever. I'm not there for that. I'm there for the information, right? I don't think team playing helps anyone. But the showcasing of what happens in these wars, where it's once again mostly civilians dying. For the most part, it is civilians. It's not, terrorist commando #1, bro. It's mostly civilians. Little boys, little girls, old people. I think what's the numbers in okay, it shows the whole list thing. There you go. What was the numbers in the recent bombings in Israel? It was like 700 and something dead. It's increased since then, but it was like 700 something dead, and like almost a third. No, more than a third. I think more than a third, or almost half. No, I think it's closer to half. Are children out of those 700 people. Another large percentage are.
Buy this car.
Damn it, my bad. I hit a button by accident. Most are like just fucking older people. A lot are older people. Within the children, there's a large percentage, like a quarter of them, are not even 1 year old yet. Imagine that. So when you have some asshole running down the street saying, "Look, the Hamas supporters and they're all terrorists," like if you point out that a bunch of not even making it to their first birthday children are being blown up, and they say you're a Hamas supporter, part of me would want to slap them, but don't do that. I'm against violence in any like that. If it's a sanctioned fight, that's cool, but that type of shit, no. But it's like metaphorically body slam them, like wreck their shit, make them realize, like, yo, if you really like, this is gonna sound tragic, but it's like if you actually need some like cosmic karmic event to happen to where it's like your kid, but that's happening to your kid, like if that's what you need to be like, damn, we shouldn't be blowing babies up. If that's what you actually need, it's like, Lord help you, man. Seriously, you need fucking help. You are so deep into this that the cycle, it's pathological at the core. And the only thing holding you up is the rest of the world, man. Not the rest of the world, but you know what I mean, like the society around you. Bless me. Right? Like, if all of a sudden the world's like, yo, these are war crimes, and every Israeli in the country, except for like Netanyahu and his cabinet, if they all get up and like, yo, this is a war crime, this is not happening anymore, then, Netanyahu gets arrested and his cabinet gets arrested, and they go to Nuremberg-style trials and shit like that. And then that's when they're like, oh, fuck, maybe it was bad. Like, that person needs to work on themselves immediately. They are well behind the time. Like, it's like, all right, you guys got some pathological shit going on. You need to sit down, examine your own thoughts, or hire someone to help you go through those thoughts, because we're sitting here waiting for you so that the world can change for the better, where we don't just bomb children. Anyways, all right, I'll leave it there. Once again, the little exchange with JD Vance there, like, that should be super duper telling, scary even. Although, like the Manny guy said, we already know this, right? If you've been looking into this, you already knew this. But there it is, blatant evidence. we will blow up an entire building to catch one person, knowing that they're just regular people walking around, maybe doing laundry, watching TV, fucking eating dinner, eating breakfast, whatever the fuck. There's regular motherfuckers doing regular ass shit, and one guy maybe entered the building, so let's blow it up? It's batshit crazy. Batshit crazy. But, you know. It is what it is. Alright, there you go. Subscribe if you like, comment, agree, disagree. Tell me what you think. Is this, these worthy, man? Is that a worthy thing to have? Is that worthy of being in quote-unquote power that we give them? Hey, Trump fans, is this what you wanted? There actually might be a decent amount of them that are okay with this. But I think there's a decent amount that are not okay with that at all. I thought they were getting a left-leaning, like, they got Jimmy Dore-tricked. Where they thought, like, oh yeah, Trump's more left than Biden. Come to find out, full-blown neocon, doesn't care who's in it, like, blow up the fucking building. Blow it up. So hopefully some Trump fans wake the fuck up about this. You know, the ones that aren't pathological. Don't forget to share, support, hopefully donate to all the links in the description box. Check them out. Read them. Share them. Do it. And do it. And with all that said, give this video a thumbs down.
Say you wanna get in, and then you wanna get out. When you get the money to buy yourself a car.